What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the M Brothers podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Christian. And
Danny.
what the fuck happened to you?
Fucking smacked my hand on the mic.
Fucking asshole. Well, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day.
Yeah.
Hope everybody was safe. This asshole next to me was not safe. Finding
No.
out on everything, Instagram and Snapchat and shit. So
So-
what happened? Well, how'd you get a hole in your whole shirt?
Well, before we get into that, let's start off with I didn't upload last week's episode.
No?
No, I didn't upload it. I don't know. I honestly just listening back to it, I just was not.
You were not satisfied
I was
with
not
it?
satisfied with the episode.
Uh-huh.
I'll probably still put it out as like a little bonus episode.
Like a 2-week, 2-in-1 week kind of thing? Okay.
kind of deal. But we really did not talk about like
Anything. No, it was just us talking.
Yeah.
Literally. If we didn't have the mic on or like headphones,
yeah.
it was just us
It was
talking
just
normal.
regular
Yeah.
conversation. So I'm still gonna post it because
Yeah.
we fucking did the work for
Right.
it. But I don't know. I just wasn't happy with the episode.
Post this one, then post the second one
Yeah.
like midweek or something, and let people, if they want to listen to it, they
Right,
can. If
then
they
they
don't
can-
want to,
they
they don't have
don't
to. I don't touch my hand.
So the 4th of July happened, right? Excuse me. Sorry. Went to my uncle's house, which was next door to the house that I was supposed to buy.
Yeah.
Which if I released last week's episode, you guys will listen to it later.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It looked like it was a lot of land, open land there.
Yeah, it was a lot of land. I think he's got about an acre or so.
Nice.
Whatever, but so we were just chilling. You know, they have a pool. Kids were in that. They got a little water slide. We were all gonna get into that, but at the end of the day, the kids were mainly hogging it, so we just whatever. So then we start, doing some fireworks.
Right.
Junior had a bunch of leftover fireworks from the year before. And he bought some quarter sticks of dynamite.
Nice.
So we were popping
Just
those up.
boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll show you a video later. And or I don't know if you saw it on his Snapchat. I don't know if you posted it.
No, I
Besides
didn't
the
see
point.
anything. Yeah.
But so we're doing that. Everything was cool. Everything was chill. Just having
Yeah.
chill time. Nothing crazy. A couple of things happened where like we had the ones that it's like a tube, and it's got like a point at the end, so you can stick it into the ground,
Okay. Okay.
and
well,
it shoots like it's like 120 little of the fireworks to the air, like the light balls.
Yeah.
Ones kind of. So we did those, and we were putting it into like a pile of dirt,
Uh-huh.
and it wasn't like hard dirt. It was like very just
Soft dirt.
soft,
Yeah.
malleable and stuff. So we put it in there, and as it's doo-doo-doo-doo, it shifts, and it falls right towards us. So it's just shooting at all of us.
Holy shit.
So I dip one way, everybody else goes the other way. And then my uncle was like, well, fuck. He was in the back with us because it was his property.
Yeah.
And he grabs it, and he just starts fucking holding it.
No
It's
fucking
shooting.
way.
I have a video of that too.
That's gangster.
I'm like, damn, he's just like oral farming over here. Just like fucking. So that was one incident that happened. And then the thing with me, which I'll probably put up the video at some point in this.
No, I tripped. There's a rock right there. Look at, damn. I thought he tripped with me.
Oh, nigga, look at that.
You got shot.
Look at this.
But me and Chino both had Roman candles, right? And for the listeners, if you guys don't know that, it's just a stick that shoots like little fireballs.
Yeah.
We didn't have the ones that explode. We had the light ones.
Okay. Yeah.
There's two versions.
Yeah.
So we're next to each other, and we're just shooting, and then there was a stump on the ground, which we knew about, but at that time it was already dark.
Yeah.
So, we're, slowly backing up. So, Chino trips over the stump, And I guess as he fell, he went like this.
Yeah.
So as he shoots, he shot me right here, and then another one shot, and it shot me.
You know,
the arm.
those accident that you hear, like, oh, somebody fell, they shot the gun, they shot the person.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the fuck Chino did to you.
So
How?
and I'm already like and I still have the Roman candle, so I'm like shooting, but none of them hit him.
You were shooting
Luckily-
at him back?
Not intentionally, but yes, because he was on the floor. He's like and my arm's just like I'm like Like,
That's awesome.
he was fine. He didn't get hit,
Yeah.
but I got the thing on my arm,
In a dead shirt.
and a dead shirt. Like I didn't notice the hole at first. Like I saw a bunch of just black spots,
Yeah.
on the shirt. And I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, I really like this shirt. And then as I'm looking around, and then I see the big ass hole. And I'm just like, God damn. It was a big hole. It was like,
Yeah.
that big. And
Half a quarter size, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
probably about a quarter.
Quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it literally just shot. And it didn't explode, but it exploded
Yeah.
kind of in a way. So the way their backyard is set up, it's like, it's their house. They've got some land, a good amount. Then they've got like it's like a big shed, and it's like a path. So if you're stationed at a certain part of the initial backyard, you can kind of see towards the back
Yeah.
into the rest of their yard. And some of the kids and some of the adults were stationed kind of in that field of view,
Yeah.
watching us pop the fireworks. And one of the kids was like, someone got shot with a firework, and they were like, nah, you're seeing things,
Yeah.
because she saw all of us run. They're like, no, nobody got hit.
Yeah.
If they're like, if somebody got hit, we would have known,
Yeah.
somebody would be doing something. So I'm walking over there because like it's starting to hurt my arm.
Yeah.
So I take off my shirt because I don't want them to know that I got shot. I'm just like, oh, I got hot or whatever. And everyone's like, did you get hit? Did you get hit? I'm like, no, I'm fine.
I'm good,
fine,
I'm good.
And then like I walk up to Keka. I'm like, Keka, would you be so kind as to come inside with me really quick? So she comes in. I'm like, I lied. I got shot.
That's fine.
It hurts. Everything hurts. So they're like trying to find like any ointments or cream
Yeah.
or whatever that they could put on it.
Should have just rubbed some dirt on it, player.
There was no dirt.
You guys were burying shit with dirt.
It was manure, it turns out.
Oh shit.
But so first we put mustard on it, as like
Oh,
back in the day.
Yeah.
We put mustard on it. And I let it dry off and everything like that, and it was still just
Oh, toothpaste too.
yeah. We were gonna put toothpaste, but then we found some actual like burn cream,
Yeah.
so we ended up doing that. After about an hour, the pain finally went away. So it was just an hour of me just like fuck this shit hurts. But luckily it didn't blister. Nothing happened. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll probably try to show you guys real quick.
I had a little burn. Fire
Yeah, I
wounds are
think
not
you
the
guys can
same
see that.
anymore.
What do you mean?
Cause you got burnt. Diana got burnt. Yeah, not
Really?
from the fireworks, but from something at home.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, it's gonna pus up. It was like on her forearm.
Yeah.
Still hasn't pussed up. So, but it's already starting to heal. I'm like, what happened to these old back in the day burns and shit?
Yeah, I think this one didn't do that because one, I was quick with it, and two, it didn't. It was more of like a graze.
Yeah.
It didn't shoot my arm.
Yeah.
Because if it was those two, it would have definitely
Oh yeah.
swelled up.
That's crazy.
Like
Damn.
like in McDonald's when we used to burn ourselves on like the fryer or
Yeah.
something like that.
Ooh, that shit would be
Those
painful.
motherfuckers would
But that was grease fucking.
Yeah,
that was
those
grease burns.
grease burns.
Ooh.
That would have blistered. Like,
Yeah.
But, yeah. So the whole day, or the rest of the night, we were just that was the topic of discussion.
Yeah. You all right? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
But we finished off the fireworks. Not all of them, but
Yeah.
Finished off and then lit off. They tied together like the last 3 quarter sticks. So it was
Shit.
like 3 quarter sticks.
So
So that's pretty much a whole stick of dynamite. And it was just like my recording isn't good, but I have a different one from a different angle because there was all the smoke
Yeah.
in the air. Big ass light ball that shot, and like all the cars in the driveway
Started going
off.
Gangsta.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool.
Yeah. This year of 4th of July was a lot better. I think in general for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for one, as people say that Trump is being a piece of shit for doing everything he's doing, but
I'm not really
he
keeping
made
up
it
with anything, honestly.
he made it like $80 cheaper to buy food this year. But yeah, who cares about that? But yeah, no, it was I feel like this 4th of July just in general it felt a lot more what's the word I'm looking for? Like appreciative or something like that.
okay.
Because last year when I was looking online,
Yeah.
it was just a whole bunch of
nobody was really.
nobody was doing nothing, or
No.
it was just like negative. Everything was like just not negative. People were doing negative things, but like
Nobody was patriotic.
Yeah.
I guess
nobody
Or-
was like putting their heart into
Yeah.
this. They were just kind of doing it and shit like that.
Yeah.
But this year, you could kind of feel like people were actually wanting to go together and do what they wanted to
Right.
do. So
Yeah. And I think a big part of that is I think people are just trying to be closer.
yeah,
I've seen a lot of people the typical people were like 4th of July is canceled this year, like fuck 4th of July. Then I see people stitching them. I was like, who the fuck are you, bitch? Like despite all the negative shit that's happening, this is still one of the greatest countries to fucking live in.
exactly.
And
There's not a lot of bad happening, but it's like
despite everything going on in the world,
Yeah.
and there's always a lot of stuff going on in
Yeah.
the world.
well, we got bombs just coming in instead of fireworks. Just saying.
Speaking of that, I've been seeing so many videos of people with big ass fireworks, like the ones that go up in the air and like do the whole light
Yeah.
thing. We had a few similar to those, but they had some big ones in these
Yeah.
videos. There was 2 different perspectives. I saw the one of the guy shooting it. It goes up in the air, right? And it veers off course and flies and then lands on the ground somewhere else and
Shit.
explodes. In his video, obviously, you don't know where it lands or anything like that. And then a couple scrolls later, you see some other little group where they're having their little thing, trying to set off their fireworks, and you just see the fucking thing coming in.
Fuck.
And they're just, oh shit, and boom, like right in front of them. It's like, ugh,
That was terrible.
I've seen so many like that. I don't know how many of them are real,
They have to be.
but
I could see that shit happening.
yeah, 100%. But I'm pretty sure what I'm trying to say is I don't know if people saw the first one and then tried to
see the second. Yeah,
yeah,
I understand, yeah. That's fucking wild. That's
But-
great though. Sorry,
Like,
it's not great, but it's great.
It's kind of funny,
Yeah.
It looked like everyone was fine.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have posted the video otherwise.
Right?
But yeah, a lot of crazy shit. But yeah, it was a
Yeah.
good night. What about you? What did you guys
We
get up
went
to?
to it was my grandma's birthday, so we were over there at my uncle's. The night was good. It all ended well. Mia, daughter, was not at all phased by him.
by the fireworks?
She was looking at him, but she wasn't crying and shit like that about him. And
Do you think that's because we live in the hood and she probably hears the
Damn.
gunshots all the time?
well, where I live is not a lot.
I know.
So, but no. I don't know. I think she's just a hard ass. She don't give no fucks.
Yeah.
So and then when I was like, oh, I want her to at least experience the whole. She's not grabbing it, but as I was holding her, I was doing I did two Roman candles.
Yeah.
And as I was shooting them off, she was just looking up at him, and she was just like amazed, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool, like we're all good. But and then after a while, it's like, okay, it's what we had, what we already did, firework wise. I'm like, all right, it's getting a little too loud because if my ears are barely starting to be like, okay, this is whatever in
Right.
my ears. I'm like, imagine her ears.
Yeah.
So we stood for about a quarter of it, and then we dipped. But boy, it was hot as motherfucker that day. God damn, I was toasting. I was shirt soaked like 4 times.
Yeah, I was dripping.
Yeah.
And as you were asking, you were like, why did you wear a white shirt? Out of all days.
Out of all, yeah, because the fireworks starting to go up, the black dust is gonna come down. It's gonna get on your white shirt.
Yeah, I mean, that could get washed off. And shit,
Can it though?
Not anymore.
No. Not that black hole.
But, because, the week prior, we were at the birthday party.
Right.
And it was hot as fuck. I was wearing black.
Yeah, but that
And
was
if you
sun
weren't-
out hot.
If you weren't in the shade, it's just unbearable.
Yeah.
Until it hit like 6, 7 o'clock.
Still hot
So
as fuck.
I was like, you know what? Let me try to wear a lighter color. Fuck it. I was like, I'll stick to white because I wasn't planning on wearing that all day. I was planning on changing into my like swimsuit
To go into the pool.
to go
yeah.
into the
Right,
pool
right,
and to
right.
go into the slide and everything like that. But
Yeah.
we just didn't end up doing it.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't planning on wearing the
Yeah.
like my clothes. So that was also another reason why I was just like, well, let me stay cool a little bit in the white,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna change into shorts and like a tank top later, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah,
Obviously,
you're right. You're right.
Obviously, that didn't happen.
Shit
I
did
wish
not
it. I
happen.
wish it probably would have happened.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't, because if I would have been,
You would have probably been with
I
one
would've been-
the tank top and
yeah,
that
the
shit
tank top would have burned through me.
Yeah.
because what
Smacked
saved
right
me
in your
was
shit.
what saved me initially was that first of all, the shirt was a little like baggy.
Yeah.
And it had a pretty thick tank top underneath. So it managed to hit the shirt and the flowy part and, didn't seep into the rest of me. If I would have just had a regular,
That just
tank
tank
top
top.
or
Oh yeah,
whatever,
that
it
shit would
would've-
have been.
I would have had a blister there.
Oh yeah, it would have been nice
For
and
sure.
nice and fucking juicy in
Yeah.
there. Oh, that would have been bad.
Oof.
I would have laughed.
Yeah, because the whole, even like, when I got home, I put on some more like cream and stuff like that. And it was still kind of like really, every now and again, I could still feel the heat, that burning sensation. So like trying to sleep with that was a little annoying.
Yeah.
Now imagine on the body,
Yeah.
there's no way to get comfy unless you're just like a statue,
That's how the victims of 9/11 felt. So I don't know.
I mean, they died.
They just,
so, I mean,
they were burning a little bit.
I guess. But yeah, I mean, if this is all I walk out with, I'm chill.
Hey, yeah.
That's, I
I'm
call that a win.
happy you're okay, man.
I'd rather have it had been me than somebody else.
Yeah.
So
You're like, I'd rather have the battle.
you can't take me out.
This is fucking guy. Can't come, I got none on me.
So yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, fuck 'em.
Could have been worse. And I got a funny, cool little story out of it.
When I saw that on Snapchat, I'm just like, this dumb motherfucker. I'm like, I screamed, Danny burned himself. How? I don't know. His shirt's all fucked up. I'll ask him later.
And then Ben messaged me. He's like, "Is that you?" He's like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me. I'm good. Just a little burnt,
A little burnt,
none
a little
crazy.
crispy.
So it's all good."
Yeah, no, that's good. As long as you're all right, right? At the end of the
Yeah.
day.
But it was funny. It was it was cool.
Yeah, no, the 4th was fun this year. Like,
Yeah.
because last year we didn't do shit. So
Last year we went to the fair, which I wanted to do this year. We were gonna go that night still,
yeah,
but it just got too late, and
you guys were just hanging with family.
yeah, we
at
were
that
just
point.
hanging with
Yeah.
the fam. And like Keka was like, "Oh well, let me go home and change." What do you mean go home and change? Just fucking go. Like
Damn, man.
she's like, "Oh well, I was planning on getting in the water, so I'm dressed, for the water." I'm like, "Well, why don't you bring whatever?" And at that point, like the fireworks started at 9:30 over there.
Yeah.
It was 7:30 at that point.
How far was the fair from where you guys were?
From where we were, it was like 15 minutes.
Oh, that ain't shit.
Right, but if she would have went home, shower, change, came back, everything. I was like, it's 7:30 now. It's going to take you 30 minutes to get home. Minimum 30 minutes for you to shower. 45 minutes for you to get ready and change. Another 30 for you to get here, and another 15 for us to get there, find parking, and look at the fireworks. We're never going to make it. Time just, it's not going to work.
Nah, it's not gonna work.
So she was like, yeah, you're right. She's like, if we wanted to go, I should have left an hour ago. I'm like, yeah, well,
Damn, yeah. Damn.
it's not going to work. And then I wanted to go on Saturday because it was going on and yesterday. I really just wanted a funnel cake, to be honest with you.
Too fat. Okay.
But I'm glad I did.
We'll be going to Disney next year. You'll get a funnel quick there.
Did
How
I
about
end
that?
up getting a funnel cake when we went? I
No.
don't think I did, right?
No. I think the funnel things were happening and it was
Yeah,
raining and
it
shit.
was too cold.
it
I
was fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want a fucking
Goddamn.
funnel cake.
I know, right?
Somehow we got ice cream for some reason.
Because we gangsta. I don't know, man.
But yeah, yesterday we went to Topgolf with Junior, Chino, and my cousin Trevi, the other one that was in the military.
Yeah.
Then we went out to eat, and then we ended up at Bam's afterwards because we went to
At the shop?
shop?
Or the house?
no, at the shop.
Nice. Oh, he was there?
Yeah, he was there
Oh, nice.
until like
How was he?
he's good. Yeah, he's looking healthier.
That's good.
Yeah,
Need to get him back on here.
yeah. He was like, when are you gonna have me back on? I'm like, motherfucker. Every time I
We
ask you,
mess
that's
it-
like every time I
right.
message you,
Don't be
You-
saying
you
that you're
don't-
going to get back on. You want to get on.
don't
And you ain't going to
schedule.
even listen to this shit.
and I'm like, well, when what's the day that works for you? He's like, well, I have a lot of off days this month or whatever. I'm like, all right, well, let me know
Yeah.
what works. He's like, I have to look at my schedule. I'm like, you motherfucker. I'm like,
You motherfucker.
just fucking
like, give us a day. I'll
tell me a date or
like
whatever.
I'll take a no sleep day if need to be.
right. So
Like days are been easy. No, they're not easy, but kind of hard to fall asleep when you're sweating your ass off.
yeah.
So a little Monster and cocaine won't do no harm.
Well, you have your room gets pretty cold, no? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not like right here.
No, not at all. Like we know when to turn off the AC when it's like a fucking igloo downstairs.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm glad I got these because it holds the heat
Yeah.
really well.
It has been hot. Like today was beautiful.
Today
I don't know if
compared
you-
to every
yeah.
other day was it
Today
nice.
was just beautiful. We went for a walk before I came here.
yeah.
We were outside walking before it started raining.
Hmm.
So we were just walking. She was enjoying the breeze and shit like that. It was beautiful. Fucking 2 days ago. Oh my God. Like I said, 4th or during the week.
Yeah.
You just stand there. You're not, it's not like you're not sweating. You're fucking dripping almost.
Yep.
Because, and then it feels like, what was it? Last Saturday? Or, yeah,
Yeah.
her birthday.
Saturday.
Or Sunday? No, Sunday. When you were outside, it felt like you were like when you open the oven, the heat that you feel from the oven, that's how it felt outside.
Yeah.
It was fucking disgusting.
Because we were, like I said, last Sunday, we were supposed to go to the beach.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, it just started raining out of nowhere over there. So, but anyways, getting out of the car from the AC, like your glass is just
Just
fog,
disgusting.
It's
Yeah.
nasty. As soon as you open the door, you just feel the heat, like nasty,
And this is like that Chicago heat is way different.
and it's all humid and
Yeah.
just disgusting.
Makes your elbows fucking sweat. It's nasty. Like in Florida when it was hopefully next time when you go to Florida it's hot. But when in Florida when it's hot, it's just like sun hot. You go in the shade, you're pretty decent.
Yeah.
It's not like that, man. This fuck, I can't breathe.
Yeah,
because
I
of
mean,
this
like when we
fucking-
went to Mexico.
Yeah.
We had those days where it was pretty hot, but
you're in the shade, you're
in the
good.
shade, you're good.
Same thing.
Take a dip in the pool or
Yeah.
the water.
Or in like when we were in Texas, that heat that was dry heat where it was like you're fucking your shit would sweat,
Yeah.
but it wasn't where it's just like man this is like sticky sweatness.
Which it does get like that over there, but
Yeah.
we were lucky. It wasn't. It was just hot.
It was just hot.
It was just hot.
But yeah, there's a lot. It's crazy how there's a lot of different heats.
Mhm.
Yeah, but this Chicago heat, that shit, it's gonna be It's gonna be hot these next couple weeks, and then bam, -2. Chicago weather.
I mean, but before you know it, we're gonna be in fall, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna be complaining about.
No, I'm enjoying this heat. I'm fucking loving it.
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not.
Pussy.
Hate it.
Wow. And you want to move to Texas?
That's different.
That is not. It's just hot.
Different.
There's no like, oh, it's kind of hot. Oh, it'll get cold. No, it's hot. Winter, it's still hot.
I don't want to move to Texas now. Have you seen the flooding that's going
Yeah.
on over there? I don't know
It-
what part of Texas it is that's going on. But
Some part of Texas, I forgot what part it was. It flooded before. Excuse me. It flooded before. From the last video I saw 2 days ago or yesterday. It took it basically mainly hit a like a Girl Scout retreat thing.
yeah, I saw something like that, and like 14 girls are missing right now,
So
or something.
as of
like
right
that.
now, it's 27 girls missing,
Damn.
22 dead.
Damn.
But a majority of them got out.
Hmm.
But they're still missing like 27. But they could see and find that 22 were passed.
Damn.
Which I'm sorry for all the families.
Yeah, man. It's,
Because that shit, it sucks.
Yeah.
That's just shitty. But it's like, that's nature right there. And it has
Damn,
happened
nature,
before.
You scary.
Right. It has happened before. I think it was before when it happened a long time ago. It was
Yeah.
like 12 that were passed or deceased. And it's like they just didn't know what was happening. Cuz what they said on the news was that it was just going to be light showers, possibly hard rain. So they were like, "Okay, cool. Let's go to sleep. We'll see about it tomorrow." Within minutes, I think within 30 to 40 minutes, it went from nothing to 16 inches of rain.
Yeah, it looked high.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a couple of videos of people that were posting it, and that shit was high.
Yeah.
It was taking like houses or sheds
dude,
and all
it's
that shit.
Quick.
Just like,
I think it said like in minutes, 16 inches of rain. I was like, that's fucking wild. And that's
yeah,
Mother
it's
Nature
fucking
right
crazy,
there.
dude.
Yeah.
Have you been watching anything? Did you finish the Big Less Show at all? Did you?
I
just stop?
haven't seen. What have I seen? I haven't seen anything.
No.
No. What? Oh, fuck. What have I? I've been rewatching the Rocky movies.
Oh, have
That's-
you?
Yeah, they're on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
So I was just like, I need to watch these. I need to get some
Some motivation.
motivation and shit.
Yeah.
And then on HBO, I just saw that they put Sinners on there.
Oh yeah. Did you watch it yet?
I'm gonna watch that
yeah,
shit today.
You should. It's
Yeah.
it's really good.
I'm waiting for her to watch it. So I was just like, man, this shit looks.
Did you work today?
No.
No?
Today, no. It was just
Excuse me.
like, not a lazy day, but it was a chill. We
No,
did
yeah,
what we
I
had
feel
to
you.
do.
I was supposed to meal prep today. I still have some left over, so
Yeah.
I'm good. But like we went to church this morning. We got some lunch afterwards, and then I came home, took a shit. Had to. I don't know.
I don't know what happened. Damon's coming out.
And I was like, let me just chill for a little bit, get up, get groceries, meal prep, and then we'll do the pod. You know,
Took a nap.
took it out,
Nice.
knocked out
Till what?
hard. I got home around 2:00. Woke up at 4:30 or something,
Damn.
and I was like, I think I still have time to go. You know, at least to get the groceries. And I was just like, yeah,
Yeah, like, nah, it's
Nah.
it's too hot out there.
like I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not saying it was like, yeah, it was a lazy day. I think the whole weekend thing, that's what kind of like Sunday, I kind of want to relax before I have to start going back to work again.
right.
So,
I'm kind of just you know, when like when you have like a trip coming up, or you when you have something coming up,
mhm.
you know, and that's all you're looking forward to, kind of like you just want the days leading up to it to end,
Yeah.
so you can get to that day, you know. That's kind of how I am.
What do you have coming up?
Superman
Oh, shit. That's true.
Tuesday.
Okay. That's understandable. That's understandable. Because I was like, what the fuck do you got coming up, my guy?
So I'm just like, can today and tomorrow just end? And then
You're like, I
Yeah.
want to get out of work. Are you going to work Tuesday?
I'm going to work Tuesday.
Are you going to work or are you going to work
No,
from home?
I'm going to work. I'm gonna leave a little bit early. Gonna pick up Fernanda. We're gonna grab some some dinner. Then we're gonna go to the movie, watch the movie. I'm really hoping that it's good.
I'm hoping it's good
Hoping
too.
it's good.
We're not gonna watch it until like I think Thursday. I don't remember.
Yeah. You guys got your tickets already? Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna watch it that day.
I'm gonna see it more than once. I have to, even if the first time I like
Money.
how, even if like the first time, like Deadpool and Wolverine, I did not like it the first viewing. You know, second viewing,
What if you like it the first viewing, you see it the second time, you're like, this was a terrible movie. You just start like do that.
tearing up.
You start tearing up. That one tear just this was so bad.
I don't know, man. I have all the faith in the world in James Gunn. You know,
I think it's gonna be good.
Like-
If he did good with the last couple things that he threw out with the shit that he had to work with,
yeah. Like I mean, like come on, all three Guardians,
great movies.
great movies. The Suicide Squad was great.
The second one, yeah,
The second one. Peacemaker,
fucking great.
awesome. Scooby Doo, great.
Scooby Doo.
The live action, I think it's Scooby Doo 2 or something, when they're on the island with the
That's one. Oh, so he
with
did that
Scrappy-Doo.
one? Oh, yeah.
he
Yeah.
wrote the two of those. He didn't direct those, but he
Okay.
wrote those.
Still good movies.
Great movies.
I like them.
He wrote Shaun of the Dead, you know,
Fucking
which I enjoy.
I think it's a great zombie
Yeah.
movie.
And he knows what this movie means, and it's writing what this movie,
Uh,
you know,
how long is it?
writing on 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Oh, it's not bad. Damn. Can he fit a lot of that in there?
I mean, most of his movies have only been like 2 hours.
And he
you
does
know?
really
He
good
does
job.
a pretty good job.
Yeah.
You know.
That's wow, really? Even Guardians?
Yeah, Guardians, I think are
But the Guardians
Sure.
feel like they're so long.
yeah. Let's check real quick. Guardians.
Damn, I thought the Guardians were like 250 or something, like 230. If they're in the 2 hour range,
Yeah. Guardians 1 is 2 hours and 2 minutes.
what about 3?
Let's
Sorry.
see. Guardians 3 is 2 hours and 29 minutes. That's the longest one.
Damn, that's still like it feels. Those movies feel like they're really, really long.
Yeah. Guardians 2 is 2:17. So like
Oh yeah, then with
Two-
this 2 hours and 9
2:09,
minutes,
you know?
he's gonna do some good shit. I hope he does some good shit. But
yeah, man, because like I've been watching all the interviews. I stopped watching trailers.
yeah.
I stopped watching clips. I've stopped watching trailers because I don't want any. I'm convinced. I'm going to see the movie no
Right.
matter what. And I've just been watching like all the press and all the interviews they're doing and all
Yeah.
the stuff like that. And it just seems like they all just get the characters and get what they're doing.
So basically, they were perfect for what roles they got.
I think so. You know, he was. They were talking about how Nicholas Hoult was playing Lex Luthor, and
Okay.
David Cornsweet, who is cast as Superman, were the finalists, you know, to for Superman. And as they were going through, you know, their screen tests and everything like that, James Gunn was like that. Every time Nicholas Hoult was on screen, he just kept covering his hair. He was like, he's not Superman, but he might be somebody else, you know, because he didn't audition for Lex Luthor. He auditioned for Superman.
Shit. No. Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And, you know, there was an interview where Nicholas Hoult was talking about going in to audition for Superman and how he auditioned. And then as he's coming out, he sees David walking in, you know. David, motherfucker, handsome, big, tall. I think he's like an inch or two taller than Nicholas Hoult. Just that presence, everything like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, I immediately knew this is the guy, and I already immediately knew I fucking hate this guy.
But then again, yeah, he hated him because he was like, I'm not getting fucking Superman.
Right. And then he said when he got the call from James Gunn, he's like,
Ain't no way.
He's like, you didn't get Superman. He's like, well, how do you feel about Lex Luthor? And you know, he was like, I just took everything from that initial like meeting
Mhm.
and just put it all into Lex, you know, like the feeling of inadequacy, you know, and
Damn.
everything.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody was just seems like they're so perfect
Yeah.
for the role, and just
Basically, how the MCU did with Phase 1.
with Phase 1, kind of, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
Hopefully, they could do some magic, man.
I really hope so.
We need some good
Yeah.
need some good superhero movies again.
And then just the marketing has been fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They did a whole projector show, light show, kind of like how they do at Disney
Yeah.
in St. Louis, promoting the movie, and it was fucking awesome. I'll show it to you later.
Mhm.
But Fantastic Four has been doing little something. They did like the jet with the four, you know, like how Johnny
okay.
Storm does
Yeah.
it. And so I was like weak.
Damn. Shit.
But I don't know. I just don't have any room to be excited for Fantastic Four because I'm
You're more excited for Superman. Yeah.
looking
Hey,
forward to Superman more.
gotta do what you gotta do, boo.
Yeah. So just waiting for today and tomorrow to
Like, just end these fucking days.
be
Nah,
there
that's good.
Tuesday, 7:00.
I just want a text. Just send me a text if it's good or bad. That's it.
All right. I'm so scared though because tomorrow the reviews are gonna start releasing
Mhm.
the official reviews, not these people that are going against their NDAs and trying to say shit and stuff.
So, people who've seen it already,
Like people that saw it, because tomorrow's the official world premiere in LA, and they've been doing their tour, you know, around the world,
yeah,
showing it to exhibitors and fans and, you know, all these other people. So tomorrow they can start releasing their reactions, and then I think on Tuesday morning they can officially release their reviews. So by Tuesday the Rotten Tomato score should be up.
damn, that fast.
Yeah, not the official because obviously people are still going to see it,
Yeah.
and then it can go up or down.
Right.
But we will be able to get a first look pretty much of what the Rotten Tomato score is going to be, probably sometime Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking like,
Yeah, like damn, should I go on TikTok at all? Should I go on Instagram
should
at
I
all?
do anything? Should I just turn my phone off and like,
Damn.
fucking, like because I don't want it.
You
I don't,
just better stick to YouTube and that's it.
yeah, because I don't want anything to sway my how I'm feeling about the
Yeah.
movie. I want to go in there and just give it my own
Yeah.
thought. Because that's what happens a lot of times. Like I wanted to go see Jurassic World, the newest one that came out this weekend,
Yeah.
and the reviews have just been garbage.
God,
You know.
really already?
It's got like a 52 on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. And they were talking about how like there's only like not even a handful of dinosaur killing scenes, and you don't see like a dinosaur until like 30 minutes into the movie or something, and like that in the world now people just don't care about dinosaurs anymore. Like they're like normal, like they're just like, oh, there's dinosaurs, we don't really care about them anymore, which I think is pretty fucking stupid because we have animals here that we're excited whenever we see them, you know.
Right.
People still go to zoos because
They want to see
They wanna
gorillas and
see-
lions.
yeah, you know, elephants and fucking kangaroos and shit,
And
stuff,
giraffes and-
you
yeah.
know. You're telling me that
Everybody fucking
everybody just accepts that there's dinosaurs and nobody gives a fuck about them anymore?
Yeah. call bullshit.
So
The same way people, I know, bringing Disney up,
okay.
but the same way that people go to Animal Kingdom to look at the safari rides and shit like that, to see all the animals roaming, nobody would not do that for Jurassic Park?
right.
Come on.
Like people are so excited when they see a bird.
A
Or, like,
a nice little
right, a
blue.
specific kind of bird
yeah.
or whatever. You're telling me that you're gonna be excited if you see a pterodactyl or some shit? Or
They need to see
scared,
two
but-
pterodactyls fucking, I guess. I don't know.
But that's just the kind of the reviews that I've been seeing. So like, it's kind of pushed me off from wanting to go see it, you know, opening weekend, which was this weekend.
Right.
Um,
You're like, nah, I'd rather wait.
Yeah. And same thing with like when I went to go see 28 Years Later. the reviews that I heard from people that I trust, have not been the best.
But then when you went to
But
go
then
see
when I
it,
go see it, I realized they were right.
Yeah.
For me.
yeah.
Well, for all of us, me, Junior, and my cousin, we hated it.
From what you guys told me, it was just
You know.
stupid.
Excuse me. So, like, I don't want anything to sway how I feel
Yeah.
about this movie.
No, I
Just-
feel you. I understand.
Just want to go. Just
Just leave me alone.
so,
See how this goes.
So yeah, I'll let you know. I'll give you like a little reaction or
Yeah.
whatever, just to see. But either way, I'm still gonna see it multiple times because I want the movie to succeed. I want it to do well.
So you're willing to buy the 3 tickets that somebody else is not going to buy?
Yeah,
3, 4 tickets, right?
and yeah, I'm really hoping.
Yeah. I wish they would have brought out more things for it,
What do you mean?
toy wise or.
Oh, there's just a lot of toys out there.
I've seen a couple. They're not that great.
Yeah.
I went to when. Fuck, what we were doing. We went to the mall. I forgot why we went to the mall. Went to FYE box lunch, and Hot Topic. The things that they were promoting for it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, this is not that great.
That's not
Not
worth
quality
it. No.
wise.
Oh yeah, if you want quality, you got to go to like,
You have to get online.
yeah, like Hot Toys and
Yeah.
type shit like that.
Yeah, but that's
those are
when
like fucking expensive.
Yeah,
too.
that's when you're spending $300-$400, not $60. I understand $60 is something, but it's still $60. You could make somewhat of a decent toy
Right.
out of $6. And I was just like, yeah, I wanted a Superman thing, but like I said, I'm just like, there's nothing there where I'm like, I would be willing to spend $50 for this.
Right.
And I'm just like, I'm not spending that kind of money
Yeah.
for that bullshit. So,
Yeah. I understand.
but yeah, I know they have some probably good things like statues and
Yeah,
shit like
more
that.
expensive ones.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
But those, that's like I said, that shit like $300-$400.
yeah, you don't want
and
to
shit.
be spending that shit on that.
Fucking crazy.
But yeah, so
I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping that you enjoy it. I'm really hoping you enjoy it because if you enjoy it, I know by far I will enjoy it.
yeah, because you're far less of a critic than I am.
Yeah.
You enjoyed Love and Thunder a lot more than I did.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm not saying it was a great movie. I
Right.
just enjoyed it. If you gave me a good amount of fight scenes and a good amount of superhero kind of
Yeah.
showing me the
You had fun with the movie.
Yeah. then I'll enjoy it. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna put it on later, but I enjoyed it.
Right. Whereas I didn't.
Right. Like kind of a perfect example. Blade Trinity.
Mm.
Out of all 3 of them, that was a trash one.
Right. The worst one.
I could enjoy it. I could watch it because there are zombies, there are vampire killings and shit like that.
Yeah.
I could enjoy that.
I mean, I like the Green Lantern movie.
Yeah.
Uh,
Same thing with that Green Lantern.
I like the two Fantastic Four movies with Chris Evans.
yeah. I enjoy those too.
Are they great? No,
Not that
but
other-
I enjoyed them.
Not that other Fantastic Four.
that
I would
was-
never watch that.
Sure, I would never put it on.
Never. I wouldn't even think about it. I'll see it and be like, that piece of shit. And then go on with my life. That's about it. But like things like that.
But like something like
Like a movie that you could put on.
yeah, like if I'm flying somewhere and they've got the Suicide Squad movie, I would
Yeah.
put that one on.
Oh, yeah.
If they got Peacemaker on, I'd put that on. If they got any of Phase
Captain
1,
America Civil War.
yeah,
I would put that
I'd
shit
put-
on, no problem.
any of like Phase 1
Or just
Phase
the
2.
original Captain America. I just watched that like 2-3 weeks ago. I'm like, still a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
First Iron Man. Same thing. I was like, this is still a good fucking movie.
So I'm hoping it's at least one of those where like
Ooh, Superman.
Yeah.
Let me put that on.
I'm not expecting it to get like a 90%, but if it can float between like a 75 and
Yeah.
above,
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
think
true.
that would be
Yeah.
decent, If it can get like 80 or 85, I think that's great. If
Yeah.
it could stay in the 90s, that's fucking fantastic,
Yeah.
But if we come out the gate and it's got like a 50 or something.
And you're like, no, they should have gave it a better.
Yeah. I'm just
But like how you said with the stats, the Tuesday release for everyone to watch it Tuesday, basically did numbers already.
Yeah, I mean it's tracking to make anywhere from like 130 to like 170 million, I think.
Just that night or
No, the
whole
over
week?
the
week?
weekend,
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But that's not including
That's not
Tuesday,
including Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Well, Wednesday there's no showings.
No showings for
No,
Wednesday?
No showings for Wednesday.
Oh.
Tuesday is the early screening, then nothing Wednesday, then Thursday they open. But
Mhm.
the weekend is only Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
So for those 3 days, that's what it's tracking
Right.
to make. I think it's already made over 10 million just from Tuesday.
Nice.
Um,
And if people enjoy it Tuesday, they're
Then
gonna
they're
want to
gonna
go
wanna go
see
see
it
it again.
the weekend. Yeah.
you know, they're gonna want to bring their friends because with the Amazon one, you could only, I think, get a certain amount of tickets,
Right.
and you had to be an Amazon Prime member. So like one person couldn't buy out fucking a whole roll or anything like that.
They can or can't.
No, they couldn't.
Oh, okay.
I think you could have only bought like 4 tickets, maybe. I
Uh-huh.
could be wrong on that, but I think that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty fair.
Yeah.
You know,
Gives other people a chance.
and it's supposed to be in like a benefit for having Amazon Prime.
Right.
You know, so the people that go to that are obviously the people that really want to see the movie.
Right.
And the people that really want to see the movie, if they really enjoy it Tuesday, they're going to want to bring their friends on Thursday or Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to want to tell everybody that it's great. Because if it is great, I'm taking my nephew already, you know.
Right.
Because even if I don't like it, or I'm hoping to, but like at least maybe get the next generation started.
Yeah.
You know, it was too late to get him into Marvel proper, like the MCU.
Yeah.
You know,
The good Marvel, basically.
right? But if I can get him started in this,
The beginning.
like the literal beginning,
Damn, this is literally the
Yeah.
beginning, right?
because yes, Creature Commandos came out, but this is the actual start. You know,
This is the start of the new Justice League, basically.
and get him into that. You know, it'd be great.
Right.
know? Obviously, Mia's a little too young. She's not gonna understand.
Oh yeah.
What's
But
going
I'm
on?
gonna show her the good ones.
Yeah. And then we got, Supergirl next year and whatever else comes out. So
The Lantern series and all
Lantern,
that.
Peacemaker season 2 is next month.
Oh yeah, I'm excited
August. Yeah. I think that one we should
for that. Weekly by week.
weekly by weekly
I'm so down for
You
that
know.
shit.
and actually
Break it down.
break it down. Kind of like how we did Penguin.
Yeah.
Penguin we kept being off though cuz
Yeah.
we wouldn't watch it sometimes
Yeah.
or whatever. So I'll give my review for Superman.
Next.
I'll probably do like
yeah.
a little video, post it on our channel.
Yeah.
And then when we record the following weekend, we'll both give our
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Oh, and I'll
Okay.
try to, if I can remember, I'll try to do that too when I'm walking out of my screen.
just do a
Yeah,
little quick.
and I'll just send it to you so you
Yeah.
can throw it on the Insta.
Yeah. I'll put on the shorts and the reels and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. I hope you enjoy it, man. I
Yeah.
really do.
I was gonna do the most and get like a fucking Superman shirt and all this. I'm just not gonna.
You're not?
I'm not gonna do all that. I don't have time to do all that. Like, there's just no time. Like fake things. And all the Superman shirts I had don't fit me no more. So
You better wear it. Fuck, you know what? Wear that one, and then wear when
like
you're
a shirt over.
Yeah, wear your shirt over just to have it
Hot
open.
as fuck. I don't want.
You just gotta walk from your car to inside.
That's true. That movie theater would be cold.
There you go.
Fuck.
You might be like, can't breathe because it's the shirt too tight, but you got it.
I'll probably get the bucket or like something like that.
The bucket.
Like the Superman bucket. And
Oh,
the
they-
cup or
Hey, you better get me one if
or
they have
something
it.
like that.
If they have
So-
something to wear.
Yeah, they have stuff. I think Marcus has their version too. Every
Yeah.
theater has a different.
Well, no.
Okay.
Better yet, if there's like something where it's like an actual like how they did.
Yeah, I'll show you the ones that they have and stuff
Yeah.
like that, so you can see them.
Cool.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's great.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys listening go out, run, get your tickets, go watch the
If
movie.
you can't see it Tuesday, obviously, because it's already right here and fucking
Right.
tomorrow when this comes out. But try to get to see it on the weekend because we are going to spoil the shit out of
Yeah.
it next Sunday.
So if you haven't already, go out, get your tickets. In our area, there's still a couple tickets left for the Amazon Prime screening on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So if you guys wanted to go do that, you can go ahead and do that. If not, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go ahead and watch it because come next Monday when the episode comes out, spoilers all everywhere.
We're just gonna throw it all out there.
You know,
Hopefully you guys could see it better yet too.
yeah. Hopefully, somebody higher up sees this. Hopefully, by the time Supergirl comes out, this goes somewhere and we're invited to the premiere. You
That'll
know,
be so dope.
putting it out there right now,
Shit.
putting out into the world.
Yeah.
right now.
To go see it too. How many weeks did they say it before?
a couple weeks.
A couple weeks.
Yeah.
That'll be fucking awesome. I'd come in my pants.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. You got anything you want
No,
to discuss?
I think we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
End of year.
Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Oh, actually, before we end the podcast, I've been thinking about bringing the challenge back, the fitness challenge back, because the last time I think it was like a fail.
Very
and,
much so.
I think we should bring it back.
I think we should go into it too.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
last time we didn't really participate. It was more for our friends to do better,
Yeah. And
and
they were doing
They
good.
were doing good, and then as life happens.
Yeah.
And I think we should bring it back. You know.
Yeah, we'll make it. We'll talk about it more after.
Yeah, have a little more rules, have a little bit more structure to
Yeah.
it, and I think we should do it.
I'm down for the down.
Yeah, I think a little 90-day challenge or whatever.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
talk about it.
But all right, we're gonna end it here, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Remember to go get your tickets for Superman out July 11th everywhere. And then if you can get your Amazon Prime screenings for Tuesday. And yeah, please don't spoilers if you guys see it. At least wait until the weekend is over. Don't be a dickhead. And let people enjoy the movie. Grateful to be here. Thank you guys for all you do and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Catch
Love
you guys
yous.
next week. Bye.